All right, so for now, problem number 9, we have to find the inverse. Is that the question you have for number 9? Is just the inverse function? The graphing part you could do on your calculator, right? All right. So I have f of x is equal to, we'll graph them on the graphing calculator too, just for to kind of model how we um, do that. All right, so we got to find f inverse. So remember, the first step, okay, is that we take f of x and we make it a y. So this is going to be y is equal to negative 3x plus 3. The next step, step 2, is we solve for x. So we make it look like x equals some stuff. Kids always say, why do you say stuff? Well, I have x by itself, and I move all the other stuff to the other side of the equal sign. It could be a variable like y or some numbers. So to do that, I want to solve for x. I can move the negative 3 or the positive 3 or plus 3. Which one's easier? The plus 3. So since I'm adding 3 to x, so you got to think this is like x plus 3. If I'm adding 3, the inverse is to subtract 3. Okay. Is y a constant or a variable? It's a variable. Is 3 a constant or a variable? A constant. So they're not like terms, so we just leave them the way they are. Y minus 3. Now over here, what's 3 minus 3? 0. What's 0 plus negative 3x? Negative 3x. Do I have x by itself? Nope. What is this negative 3 doing to the x right now as you see it? Multiplying. What's the inverse of multiplying? Divide. So I'm going to divide by 3 or negative 3? Negative 3, because I want to get rid of the negative 3. Whatever I do on one side, I do on the other. What is negative 3 divided by negative 3? 1. What's 1 times x? X. I could write down 1x, but we'll just write down x. Okay. And then over here, it's just y minus 3 over negative 3. Next step. We're going to take our x and y's and flip-flop them. So wherever you see a y, you're going to put an x. So this becomes x minus 3 over negative 3 is equal to, wherever you see an x, you put a y. Okay. And then lastly, step 4, I'm running out of room down here. Step 4 is wherever you see a y, you're going to put the f inverse notation. So this whole thing becomes f inverse of x, and I'm going to rearrange it. X minus 3 all over negative 3. So then it says to graph it. So let's grab your calculators. I'm going to go to y equals, and my first function was negative 3 times x minus 3, right? My final inverse was x minus 3 all over negative 3. So I'm going to go start parentheses, x minus 3 divided by negative 3. Then for my third one, I'm going to leave that as x. Okay? Because remember, if I did all my math correctly, f of x and f inverse of x will be symmetrical about the diagonal line y equals x. Hit zoom standard, option number 6. Huh. What do you notice? Yeah, something's goofy, right? Oh, it's plus 3. Wait. Okay. Oh, phew. I was getting nervous. So did you catch Mr. Adams' mistake? It's plus 3. Oh, man. Now it'll work. Oh, that's better. So, yes. All right, I'll come look at your calculators in a second. Let me just take a snapshot of this. So notice a couple of things. Real quick. Notice that, and it said you're supposed to graph these, so just put the graph here. What's not the same answer in the back of the book? Back of the book's wrong. So it says find the inverse function given f of x. Use composition. Let me look in the back of the book. Okay, so this is the issue. You guys think, oh, does it say, did they write it this way? Did they write it this way? F inverse 1 of x negative x plus 3 all over 3. Let me see what you have. All right, you guys can go. What I wrote down is the right answer because the graph checks out. Oh, I see what they did. Yeah, that's right too. What they have is right too, but just if you leave it the way I did it and that's the way you did it, that's fine. Tomorrow. So do your best. The homework's due tomorrow. I suspect we'll have 1 or 2 questions. If you have questions, we'll look at them in class tomorrow, okay? But do your best.
Actually, that's the homework today. This is what happened to my calculator.